Okay, let's take a look. Look at that pineapple. Look at that beautiful browning of potatoes. And we'll soon be adding our Brussels sprouts. Beautiful.
Bonsoir, bon appetit! Oh my gosh, what a treat. We are at the Chicago Merchandise Mart, and who I have with me? Amy Colosia. And she is the, well, you are the what here?
I am the regional sales manager for La Cornue. I'm based here in Chicago. We are here in our Middleby Residential Merchandise Mart showroom. Brand new, just opened a couple months ago. And we have Steve here taking advantage of our lovely Flamberge. And we're so happy to have you.
Well, thank you. I love to be here. This is so much fun.
I'm so glad you're here having fun. That's what we're really about, is the art and the joy of cooking. I want to give you guys just a little sneak peek of our showroom, the pieces that we have on display, and of course, anytime you want to come in here, we are always open to the public, and if you want to make an appointment, we are also always available. Starting off with this beautiful piece behind me, this is our Chateau 180 Grand Palais range. We flanked either side in our spice drawers, both of them to match the color of the range. And then we also have our 3-drawer cabinets. Excellent storage. This is our matching cabinetry for our Chateau ranges.
And you can customize anything on here, right?
Correct. So we offer a variety of UL approved cooktop configurations, including the one that you see here with our chrome infused teppanyaki, as well as our induction, our 2 gas burners, the French clock, and then our 2 gas burners. Each size of the Chateau does have available cooktop configurations, so you can select from those. And in sizing for Chateau, we go all the way down to a 30-inch. Most often, though, we are selling the Chateau 120 and above, which I will get to in a moment.
Okay, check it out.
And of course, the beautiful Flamberge Rotisserie.
La Cornue Flamberge Rotisserie. What a beauty.
So here on this wall we have our Chateau 120 range. This is really where we start selling our Chateau series. This is roughly 48 inches in width. You can see the exposed oven control doors are different from what you saw previously in the Chateau 180. Here, this is our stainless steel finish with brushed brass accents. The brass is clear coated, so it will not patina. That is a customization that is available in our Chateau series. Cooktop, again, our 2 gas burners, the French clock and the 2 gas burners. Same with the Chateau 180, we also have customizable cooktops available in this size as well. Above me is our brand new hood for the Chateau series. This is our banded hood. We chose to do the brushed brass and the stainless steel for the combination. And over here we have our Cornue 110 range. This is in our brand new ocean color. This is our H1A colors. This one here has a double oven French door. The reason customers really like this, it's 43 inches wide, so you're not going to that full 48 inch, but you're getting the same size ovens in both sides. You can use the same cookware. It's a very approachable size for the kitchen. We have our accessory here, which are our accessory French clock, and then our brand new hoods, which we will be releasing later on this year.
Oh.
And this here is our Cornue 110 full induction. This is a fairly newer product for us. We also have it available in our Cornue 90. This color here is our graphite color. It is brand new for Cornue, just like our ocean was as well. So we're really excited to have these showcased. We do have our, although in a little bit of an odd space, we'll give you a little sneak peek of our morning dew on the Cornue 90, which is absolutely a stunning color. So yeah, that is the little sneak peek of our showroom here at the Merchandise Mart. We are fully staffed and would love to have you in. So anytime you're in Chicago, please feel free to stop by. If you'd like a more detailed appointment, we would be happy to schedule that with you. I am not based in this showroom, but I am based in Chicago. So please feel free. I am more than happy to meet you or your clients here and show you all that we have to offer here at Middleby Residential.
So you want to get rid of all these little brown spots. Go all the way around. Make sure you got a nice clean pineapple.
Doesn't take very long. Because we don't want people eating okay. Beautiful. Okay, so your pineapple should look like that. Now, easiest way, we're going to marinate these overnight. Easiest way is take your Ziploc bags. I'm using a Ziploc because I am going traveling and I need to make sure it doesn't open up, and it just might be easy, or else I'd use one of my glass containers with a lid. I put about, I don't know, about a quarter cup of brown sugar in there, and then I'm going to take some spiced rum. And that's going to add some beautiful flavor to that pineapple rotisserie. Put about a quarter cup there. There we go. And then we are going to take our little guy. And we're just going to seal that up. Make sure you got a good seal. And we're just going to simply put it in the fridge. And I will do the same thing to the other one. I want to lay it flat so that way quite, and I'll turn it like in a couple hours. I'll turn it a little bit, and then in a couple more hours I'll turn it a little bit. And you don't really have to do that, but at least turn it a couple times and it'll turn out fine. So we'll be back when I prep my shoulder, my pork shoulder, and I'm just going to finish this pineapple up, and we'll be back. All right. I'm so excited. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it in a bowl, and I'm going to brim it. Now, and then, after brimming it overnight, which I'm going to only do it for overnight, so about 8 hours. You can do it up to 24 hours. But I don't recommend it because it'll be too salty. Pork. So you're probably asking, why am I going to brim it? Well, the reason is, it adds juiciness, which I love. And I want it to be juicy. And I want the salt to penetrate. I'm also going to put brown sugar. So if you notice, I'm having a thing going on here. The pineapple is brimming not brimming, but marinating in brown sugar and rum. I'm going to blend this with water, salt, sea salt, or kosher salt, and brown sugar. You get it? And that's all going to work together when I put it on the rotisserie. And I'll show you why tomorrow. But notice how I'm just taking my time, taking the fat off of this, and I'm going to keep doing that. Okay, let's start cooking. So I already melted my rotisserie on the rotisserie, my pork shoulder, and now I'm going to quickly put a rub. Now, if you don't have one of these for your rotisseries, it's an amazing thing to do. So I'm going to temporarily turn this off, and I'm going to go through the back. Make sure you don't touch any metals for your product. Stick that in the thickness of it. There we go. And we're going to put it back. Now the point is, we're going to cook this guy slow. We're going to take our time and let it cook and cook and cook. And it will take about, this is about 6 pounds, 5 to 6 pounds, so it's going to take a good 4 hours to cook. In the meantime, I got my Brussels sprouts and my potatoes, which are going to go into the bottom. Let me show you that. I think you can see it. There we go. And that will go in the bottom tray. And then we will add our beautiful pineapple. It's been marinating. And that's going to go on a spike on the top. But I am not going to add this till the last hour of before the rotisserie pork shoulder is ready. So we'll be back in a couple hours. Okay, so we're back. So let's get cooking here. Let's get our potatoes and Brussels sprouts and all that. Put it in some olive oil. And we're going to put some salt in there. I'm first going to do the potatoes. And then I'm going to do the Brussels sprouts. Yeah. I think I got all my, yeah. Well, there's one little potato there sticking. Okay. All right, so we're going to take a little olive oil. Which I had to take a shot because I had to bring this. Anyways, so here we go. We got our olive oil. And we're just going to gently add some olive oil in there. I'm going to add some pepper. This freshly ground black pepper. Be generous. And we're going to add some salt and some zelle de pulse. There. That's perfect. And I did say some salt there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to toss this. And the reason I do it separately, even though they're ending up in the same place, is that you end up beating up your Brussels sprouts. The potatoes are heavy. So it's a little trick. Make it easy. Now look how easy this is going to be. I'm going to take my potatoes, get my glove here, and I'm just going to put it in the tray. We're just going to move these potatoes out of the way of the rotisserie. I'll put them to the side. Once in a while, I'll jiggle them around. And I'm going to wait a little while before I add my Brussels sprouts. Because what's going to happen is that if I put them on now, there'll be just too much heat, too much time. So, now a lot about cooking is just timing. We're going to time this and make it right. So we'll be back in just a few minutes. So, why don't we get started on our pineapples here. Now you're going to need a rag. And we're going to need the spike. There we go. So let's start getting our pineapple ready to mount. We're getting close to that time. So that's going to be a little bit messy. So I have a kitchen towel handy. And basically, you're going to take these beauties out of the marinade. Drop that in there. all that beautiful brown sugar and rum has been soaking into that pineapple overnight. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount my pineapple. There we go. And push tight. And then you're going to do the opposite here. Push tight. Needs to come down a little bit more. There we go. There we go. And it doesn't have to be super tight, just snug. Now I'm just going to drop this. There we go. And so it doesn't move anymore. All right. This should be fine. Let's double check though. Always good to double check. Sure. Great. Super easy to put on there. That's perfect. All right. So we double check and make sure that fits perfectly. Now what we're going to do is just going to take some brown sugar. There we go. And now you're going to get your hands messy. So we're going to rub our brown sugar into our pineapple. Spin it. And that is just going to add a little bit more sweetness. We need too much for pineapple, right? All right. Beautiful. Okay. Save my spoon. And let's go ahead and mount that pineapple. Turn off your rotisserie. And let's put that right in. Turn it back on. And look at that. Isn't that something? So we'll be back. Oh, probably about 20 minutes, and we'll add our Brussels sprouts in. I'm also going to make a base. So I'm just going to put about 1 tablespoon brown sugar. And about a 1/4 cup of rum. There you go. And this is a spiced rum. This works better. And that's our mixture. And we'll leave it at least 20, 30 minutes and we'll start basting it. All right, so we will be back. So let's get these Brussels sprouts ready. I'm going to take these guys. And I'm just going to drop them. Remove any leaves that look bad, which I already did. There we go. Now I'm just going to add some more olive oil. Perfect. I'm going to add some salt to taste. Brussels sprouts, they like to be salted, so don't be shy. A little bit more there. And again, use the not much this time. And now I'm going to add some black pepper. good pinch, or I would say about a half a tablespoon. Now we're just going to toss these guys. Make sure they're well coated. Essential. There we go. Beautiful. All right, so we're going to throw those in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my potatoes towards the edge here. And just add my Brussels sprouts in the front. Now this will feed at least 6 people, maybe 8. Well, I overdid it on the Brussels sprouts, but that's okay. We can use those another time. So we're gonna just let that cook. And we will be back in probably about a good 30, 40 minutes. And everything should be done. And we can start resting and getting ready to eat. How about that? All right. We'll be back. Okay. So our internal temperature is 190 degrees Fahrenheit. So that means my roast is ready. Now I'm going to show you how easy it is to let it rest. We're simply just going to pull these guys. I'm just going to grab the net. Now be careful, this is hot. I'm just going to pull this a little bit out. Not about. And we're just going to let it rest right there. Now we can't pull it all the way out. I think I will. Right there. All right, we're going to let that rest for 15 minutes, and guess what? We're ready to eat. So bon soirée, bon appétit. Perfectly caramelized. Look at that. What a beauty. Wow. So here we are. The meat's resting. The pineapple's almost ready, and my gosh, that looks amazing. We got Amy here. She's the chef here at Milbay Le Cornue, and she's gonna graceful enough to help me.
Ready.
So, all right, let me just grab those mitts, which I put them conveniently right there.
Yes.
So I'll turn this off, and I'm just gonna bring a tray so that it doesn't make a mess. But a trick you can do, if you're ever doing this, and you just got one thing to pull off, is that you can just take the meat off, let it rest on the vegetables. And you can just pull it off like that. And that way you don't make a mess. Right there.
This is when you need smell-o-vision.
Yeah, there you
Smells
go.
so good.
I'm telling you, it's, I always say on my videos, I wish that they would invent something where I just don't want anybody to burn themselves in there. That they would come up with a technology where you could smell
Yes.
what you're doing.
Oh,
So,
love it.
all right, those pineapples are done. I'm just gonna,
So funny.
yeah, I'm just pulling them apart for you. They need a little scissor tool. Use that. Let's see if we can use that. Perfect.
Oh, look at that.
There we go.
Beautiful.
There we go. So, yeah, a little trick is that
Yeah,
when it gets hot, sometimes it's really hard to.
it really does make that a lot easier using that. Look at that.
So, what I do at home is I have a screwdriver that I bought just for this purpose, and goes in the dishwasher, but it does a wonderful job
Yeah.
of. It's quite slippery.
Silicone gloves don't help. Makes things extra slippery.
All right, let's pull this guy off. Yeah, this has like no grip.
Yeah.
This. Don't try this at home. I'm kidding. Try it at home. All right. And then we can just. So you need some gloves.
Oh, I got gloves.
Okay. Well,
I'm all
I'll
good.
work on this and you
Yeah.
can work on that. I'll take my throat
Absolutely.
probe out. And so the meat has rested for 15 minutes. That wonderful pineapple is dropping its beauty onto this pork shoulder, giving it flavor. And then dropping on the Brussels sprouts and potatoes. So the Brussels sprouts and potatoes get the benefit of pineapple, brown sugar, and the golden juice from the pork. So there we have it. So we're just going to serve this and we'll show you what it looks like in a minute. Here we have it. Shoulder roast with pineapple drippings on it. And we got our beautiful Brussels sprouts and fingerling potatoes. All that yumminess coming down from the pineapple, the pork shoulder. And there's our pineapple and the shavings. And the folks here made homemade coconut ice cream and toasted coconut flakes.
Yes.
And we're just gonna put some pineapple on there. Look how beautiful that is. So what better combination? I can't think of one. Thank you, Amy, for doing this. Thank you for your help and being such a good host for me.
Loved having you. Anytime we get to use the Flamberge is a good day.
It is a good day. So bonne soirée, bon appétit. Please subscribe, like if you like this. Comment if you have any comments to say. Good ones are better. Anyways, bonsoir, bon appétit. Ice cream with coconut shavings, coconut ice cream, and roasted pineapples.